All right, hey guys, what's going on? This is Mike with Below Average Blogger. Today I want to discuss the impact my sites had from the December 2020 Google Core algorithm update. There was a lot of talk leading up to this on what would happen, what could happen, what they'll be looking for. It was just a lot of guessing in the SEO community. So it's come, it's happened. December 5th came, and the core algorithm update occurred. And it appears, based on looking at everybody's results that are sharing their case studies, that there's been about a 50-50. It looks like 50% or so had a drop and 50% had a boost. And I think people are still trying to sort out the data and figure out what sites, siloed up and what sites siloed down, to figure out what niches, what categories, what reasons might have led to this. Because as we know, Google, they don't share a whole lot of information, and everybody kind of spends a lot of time looking at data and trying to figure out what happened. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. All right, for my main site, here is the life of the site. This site was started in mid-June, 13,500 impressions, 650 clicks, and you'll see right around the 2nd of December, I noticed just a sinking, like everything just started dropping. And so the 2nd, the 4th, 5th, and 6th and 7th, everything was kind of dead again. But leading up to this, I was getting around 300 to 400 impressions a day, with around 20 to 30 clicks a day. And if you look at after the algorithm update, I was getting around 200 impressions a day with about 7 to 10 clicks a day. So I had a significant decrease, about 50% right on the dot, on my main website. Now let's look at my secondary website. This website was started at the end of September. It's just, 2.5 months old, but it's doing very well. It didn't seem to have any negative impact. Matter of fact, if we look at the 4th and then a big jump to the 5th, matter of fact, 45 impressions on the 3rd, 40 impressions on the 2nd, and then we go into the 4th, the 7th, the 8th, I'm up at 70 and 80 impressions. So it looks like you could say that might have had a 50% jump up in impressions and clicks. So what am I looking at with my main site, right? I put a ton of effort into this and I have a 50% drop in traffic. Well, here's the deal. Chris from NeSafari just did a video recently where he discussed this and showed his historical data from his website. Now, granted, this is just one small example on a larger scale, but it gives a lot of historical data, and it's kind of a theme I've heard throughout the SEO community, and that is, yes, these drops happen on algorithm updates or can happen on these algorithm updates, but many, many times these recover over the coming weeks and months unless there's some sort of specific targeted drop. In the past it's been medical or finance or other authoritative expertise areas where they need technical expertise. My site's an outdoor industry website, recreation, camping, stuff like that. So I don't think I'm going to be hit with that. I do believe this will recover. And let's say worst case scenario doesn't recover, right? My site just crashes and burns from here on out. Well, I've got a lot of ideas on what I can do with this site. I've got tons of content that I can move to other places. I've got other websites that are performing well, and I'm really excited about growing that secondary website. I'm just not too concerned about it. I've been one of these guys who's, I see all these things and I see all these avenues now in SEO and all these places I can go, and I'm just not concerned about it. Yes, I lost 5 months of writing articles. Yes, I might have lost a few $100 in content outsourcing, but I've learned way more than that in the bigger picture. So in short, I'm not worried about it. I think it's going to recover. And then in short, in worst case scenario, if it doesn't recover, I've got other things on the horizon that I'm going to focus on in SEO and website building. And this was just a really good learning experience. So either way, it's really a win-win for me. EPMV so far in December have been amazing. I had a $31 EPMV yesterday, which is, 3 times what I'm used to on my site. So even though there was an update, I had a 50% drop. It's all good. I'm not worried about it, and we'll just keep pushing forward. If your site was hit, let me know down below. Or if you're looking at these numbers and see something maybe I'm not picking up on, definitely let me know down below. I always get great feedback from you guys in the community. And if you're new and just stopping by because you saw an algorithm update video and you want to learn some things or watch me learn some things along the way, I like to share my progress. But because I'm new to this and I don't know what I'm doing, I constantly make mistakes. I constantly learn the hard way. It's been the story my whole life. I think that's just how I learn, right? So I'm here to share the ups, the downs, the ins, and outs. And so if you want to kind of join along for that, definitely hit the subscribe button. And if not, just hit the like button as you check out. I appreciate it, guys, and I will talk to you guys soon.